Hello everyone, so I felt it was important to put this video together, and I'm sure you're wondering what an multi-level marketing, anti-scam channel is doing discussing Onision or Chris Hansen, and we are going to get into that. It is very important we do, so please stick around. Hello everyone, thanks so much for tuning in. My name is Vaughn, Queen of Spade. Please do give this video a like, subscribe if you're new here. Now, without further ado, let's throw some spade. Please do not send hate towards anyone discussed in this video. This video is to spread awareness about something of importance to YouTube, not to create a hate mob. Do not mob anyone or send anyone hate over anything discussed here. Thank you. I had decided to branch out into other scams as well on my channel to compare them to MLMs to help show how dangerous those companies can be, and ended up falling into a deep, dark hole. Let's do a background for anyone out there that has no clue what's been going on. I am still a viewer, so just a quick summary. Onision, a YouTuber on this platform. He also goes by Gregory Avero or James Jackson, and I hear many other names. He's been wreaking some havoc here on YouTube for many years. Some of my favorite people on the platform did begin to cover him and his cult-like abusive behavior towards fans, and he has since also been accused of grooming his underage fan base. And now, despite all this, viewers and creators watched on as Onision seemed to get worse and worse and do even more harm to people on the platform. It was really hard to watch. He had several victims and even exes. Onision ended up getting married to Lanybot, or known as Kai now, but the abuse continued despite them even becoming parents to 2 children. In fact, his spouse seemed to just join in on the abuse, and the grooming seemed to get much worse. They were both a very large topic of discussion on the platform, as they seemed to keep on hurting others and never took responsibility for their actions or changing. So many YouTubers discussed it. It got the most attention of any other sexual assault or abuse case on this platform. So much so that it got the attention of Chris Hansen. I want to take a moment to discuss with you guys why this is so worrisome, especially for victims of any kind of abuse or predator. So yes, Chris Hansen is here. Listen to this, because Chris began a YouTube channel along with his sidekick Vince. One of the biggest cases he is looking into is this Onision one. Are you talking about the award-winning TV reporter Chris Hansen? That Chris Hansen, girl! That Chris Hansen! Yes, the NBC host of To Catch a Predator, which was on from 2004 to 2008. And he also did Crime Watch Daily. I know that you guys know the show, and I know that you guys have all heard of To Catch, a word I cannot say on YouTube, even though I already did. Tons of people in the YouTube world need to know about this because this man loves his money. Yes, he does, and he does do a lot of scams, and he doesn't appear to be good at staying, respectable. So we need to have a little bit of a talk about this. So we all know that, Onision is quite the joker and we want him off the platform, possibly the internet. So Onision is a joker, but what if Chris Hansen is actually a clown? And I'm going to prove this to you here, although it is more likely actually this type of clown that Chris Hansen is. So I'm just going to kind of tell you a little story about how Chris Hansen, well, Chris Hansen, our savior here, is actually quite the scam artist. I need everyone to take a look at this. These may not be in order because I can no longer find the website that they were on. That's right, kind of weird. The Kickstarter Scam. Hansen crowdfunded the HVP season in 2015 to 2016. He was to raise $75,000 but got $89,000. Instead of delivering on his promises, he neither sent out the perks promised to the backers, neither made the show available for them. Instead, Hansen sold the show to a TV channel called Crime Watch Daily, which hired him for a few months before they too fired him. Most Kickstarter backers felt cheated and even talked about a class action lawsuit. The entire article about it can be found here and should be read in full for anyone who still doubts Hansen has any integrity. Please look up this article. I will read it down, or I will read it. I will leave it down in the description below. Look at it, read it. It is from New York Daily News, so it's a reputable source. And if you don't believe me and this slide, go look at that article and read it before you make your judgment, please. The mom and pop store scam. We all know that I hate these kinds of scams so much. Hansen ordered the fundraiser perks 355 ceramic mugs, 288 shirts, and 650 vinyl decals from a small vendor. These were never sent out to the backers. Presumably, Hansen kept the money paid for shipping. He never paid the vendor either, resulting in his arrest for larceny. The documents for Hansen's arrest are public and have been released. He pleads with the vendor for more time and says, "Being arrested will be the end of me," and also tries to BS the cop who arrested him and interviews him. Presumably, Hansen managed to borrow the $13,000 because he paid the vendor in full after his arrest. And honestly, we're not sure if he would have ever paid the vendor had he not been arrested. Again, these arrests, the arrests are public, the documents, so go look it up. They have been released. If you don't want to believe me and you don't want to believe this slide, go look up the public release. Okay? Look it up. His website scam. Also, I'm sorry if you guys hear background noise. It's really windy here. And yeah. So in 2019, Hansen launched his website, www.hansenversus.com, for a monthly fee. Members could get access to new material by Hansen. Hansen released one video, which was arguably of very high quality and interest fans, and did not publish anything new after that. He pops back on Twitter or YouTube every week and promises that new and exciting investigations are coming very soon. But after half a year, nobody believes him. Can you blame them? The site does not even come close to delivering what it promises, and for $90 a year, it certainly is a flat-out scam by now. See his Kickstarter scam. Yeah, so, again, if you don't believe me, you can go pay the $90 for the website and you can check it out. However, the people that have been paying for his website, that are his biggest fan base, by the way, are now saying this man is scamming us with this website. I need you to keep that in mind. Hansen's hacking scam. And yes, you heard that right. In 2019, several YouTubers critical to Hansen's failure to deliver new material on the website where they paid for their subscription were doxed. The names came from the subscribers list, which are paid for by credit card or PayPal. Team Hansen claimed they were hacked, an excuse about as likely as the fairy effing godmother doing it, especially when the "we were hacked" has been used over and over again. No matter where one thinks Hansen stands legally, he does not dispute the doxing, or lying about being hacked, which says it all, don't it? And I just want to bring this to everyone's attention because a lot of people are wondering why Hansen isn't doing anything about Vince lying about being hacked. It could have been Hansen's idea, guys. Or why Hansen isn't doing anything about Vince doxing. And it's because Hansen himself lies about being hacked and doxes people. It's very worrisome, and I think everybody should be a little more worried, especially about this investigation. Anyway, let's just keep going. Hansen's copyright scam. Hansen has misused YouTube's copyright strike system to claim videos he certainly does not own. It is comparable to calling the cops, saying someone stole your stuff when they didn't. This can probably be ascribed to Hansen's failure to understand the internet world. And there was more about this, but like I said, I don't know where this website went and just gone off the internet. I can't find it now. But yeah, so this is a very big problem out here in the YouTube world. It's worrisome to me because one of the main reasons why we're trying to take Onision off of the platform is because he does false copyright strikes. So the fact that Hansen is also going around false copyright striking people is suspect. It's odd. It's somebody that I feel like, we just need to know about this, guys. Just do what you want with this, I guess. That brings us to the Theo Vaughn scam. So Hansen appeared, and I'm really sorry if I'm saying that name wrong. I am so sorry if it is Theo. I'm sorry, Theo. I'm sorry. So it says Hansen appeared on a YouTuber channel and tried to exploit them by staying longer at the luxury hotel, run up a tab, and raid the minibar. And there is a video on this. You can go and check out this information. This has been out there, and this is what's frustrating me about this whole thing, is that people have been trying to warn the entire public about Chris Hansen acting this way on YouTube, acting badly towards his TCaP community. And it's almost like nobody listened and they were still like, no, he'll still be perfect for Onision case. He'll help us. Don't worry. And I just really need to. Now it's like, no, guys, you need to pay attention to this stuff, please. Anyway, let's just keep going with this video. It ends with, we could probably, and thank God it ends, by the way, we could probably mention Hansen scamming the bank for the monthly payment on his car, scamming his wife during his marriage, he did cheat on his wife, and so on, but that would only dilute the gross and intentional rip-offs that he has done the past year. It should be clear that anyone who gets into contact with Hansen gets ripped off or flamed in some way. And you see, I want to put this out into the world, is that this man is actually not the man for the job. Okay? Nobody wants to see this go bad. Everyone wants to see Onision taken off the platform. Nobody likes Onision. Okay, nobody does, except for his very teeny fan base that's left. It's not to ruin the investigation so that Onision gets free. It's not anything like that. I'm not an Onision lover. I'm not an Onision fan. I have not liked Onision. since the banana suit, guys. I thought that was ridiculous. See what happened? I told you guys it was stupid. Y'all told me it was great, and now here we are. No, I'm just joking. But I just, I have to put this out there. It is my personal opinion that he does not have the connections that he once did due to the scams he's run, burning bridges, getting kicked off shows, etc. It's also my opinion that he did not open an FBI case on Onision, and it's my personal opinion that he is using the victims to exploit their abuse in order to get more views on YouTube. I feel he knew that doing the Onision case would really get his channel going, and him and Vince have just been trying to take this and exploit the whole thing. And now this has become even more worrisome when several events have taken place live before my very eyes that were a little crazy. I'm sure a lot of other people watched them all happen, but I'm just going to show you a few of them right now. Yeah. That was actually the best of it. It got way worse than that with a lot of doxing and stuff. I just don't want to show that. So Onision, we get away with everything because these two lied about who they are. The investigation was being mocked even by Onision already, and now he had every right to do so. And the world's watching all this, just it's so annoying. And these two people, Chris and Vince, they're scam artists. They owe a lot of people a lot of money. They owe a lot of people a lot of apology. But there's an even bigger issue at bay here. What about the victims? And how are they going to actually get proper justice for Onision's abuse? How do they move on from this, especially as the entire internet discusses this and makes videos? And how the hell are we all going to actually stop Kai and Onision from continuing what they do? Nobody wanted this investigation to lose integrity. Nobody wanted Onision or Kai to continue doing what they're doing. Everybody wants Onision to stop copyright striking. Everybody wants them both to stop hurting people. Everyone wants the victims to get justice. The question is, how can we go about doing this now? Especially since the two very people we were depending on are no longer able to do so. So let me know in the comments below. Please like and subscribe. And thank you for finally listening. Take care. Have a fabulous day. I'll see you in the next one. Yeah.